Hello everybody, this is Frogman and welcome back to the Long Dark. Today we're going to attempt another challenge. I know we were discussing possibly doing a survival mode wander through playthrough. I don't think I'm quite ready to do that just yet, so let's look at another one. And the other one that I want to try this time is the Nomad. Nomad's simple, easy, three hatchet difficulty, not too terribly hard. You're set to spend 3 days in 15 specific locations around the game world. Now, the reason why I want to do Nomad is because the recent update for Errant Pilgrim added some content to Pleasant Valley that might change the way that this process would work. Normally, what we would do is we would try to make a circle, and the goal is to try to get it done pretty much in as quick as you possibly can. Even though there isn't a time limit, it's kind of fun to try to see how quickly you can complete this challenge. Because of the fact that Errant Pilgrim added the plane crash on top of the mountain by Skeeter's Ridge, which is usually where I would be about the second to the last place for a stop, that plane crash has lots and lots and lots of goodies. Food, clothing, other kinds of good stuff. Plus, there's been a change to how you get up there, so it's pretty it may change the way I do this because like I said, usually I will make a circle from where we start and go around to the rest of the world and end in Timberwolf Mountain. Because of this challenge, or because of the way they changed that map, I'm going to Timberwolf Mountain as quick as I can. And the reason why I'm going to Timberwolf Mountain as quick as I can is because of the fact that I will have plenty of food and should be able to get plenty of clothing to be able to make it those 3 days without having any problems. So we're going to give this a try. Hope that makes sense. We'll explain here in a little bit of why we do this. So we'll go ahead and do this again. Get a little bit of a let's play going on here very shortly. We'll do that number 2 so I can remember which one this is. And we're going to accept this challenge. Press any key to continue. So let's go. Oh, Lord, it's the beginning of the day. That is actually an interesting thing. Okay, cool. So the challenge starts you out in the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley. And if we take a look at our equipment, we don't seem to have a lot of stuff. At least everything is covered. That's good. We have to spend 3 days per each in every one of these locations. So like I said, normally what I would do is I would head straight for the radio control hut, and then head for the upper dam, and then do everything in Mystery Lake, and then wander my way across to the coastal highway area and do a few things in the coastal highway area, then go all the way to the, where are we? Where is it? The Lonely Lighthouse out in Desolation Point and the Stone Church in that area. Of course, you would have time to spend in Cinder Hills Coal Mine, Crumbling Highway Basement, all that kind of stuff. And then you would end back in Timberwolf Mountain. So you'd go do this big, huge loop of the map. We're going to try something a little different. So the first thing I want to do is, since I have so much time, is I want to raid this building out as much as I possibly can because we have an entire day to get to where we want to go. So we're going to pick up everything. I'm going to hope that there is a couple of things here that we're going to make us a little better. I love that thing, but I'm not picking it up. Nope. Yep. Check the drawer. We did check the drawer. Okay. Look-see around. Ooh, I see you. We're going to try to run through these as quickly as possible and make a reasonable decision fairly quickly on this stuff because we want to be getting to moving as quickly as possible. I don't want to stay here. So I should just go upstairs first. Let's just do the circle all the way around, right around the world. And I will leave that firewood laying there. I don't need it particularly right now.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Jacket, wonderful. Go ahead, get that guy on right now. Where? Picked up anything else? So I need a hat, another shirt, and another pair of socks, and a better pair of boots. Awesome. That sucker on. Yes, please.
I'll take
Yes, I will take that. That's wonderful. And I will also take all of that. The longer I have to go without fire, the better off we're going to be. We are going to go ahead and raid some of this area as far as the clothing cloth as well, because we're going to want to be able to repair some of the goodies that we may get. However, there's a really good chance, and it's not here. Dang it. Well, that's awesome. The rifle spawn under the bed. Wow.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Got that right. Okay, we may not be as bad as I thought we were. No, don't harvest it. Put them on. Actions. Come on, you. Over here. Where? Awesome. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Search the drawers. There's nothing under the bed at all. Man. I guess we'll be all right.
This'll come in handy.
You're telling me I need to go. You're telling me I need to go to Timberwolf Mountain. Awesome. Okay, where? As long as we don't have a bear problem, we're getting there. Nothing. Nope. The food. A flare. I will take that. Yes, you can use this. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and raid the rest of the house real quick, and then we will do a little bit of cloth gathering so that we can fix our clothing. See anything under either one of those? Have we done anything in here? I think I've actually forgotten to pick that up. No, it's... Did I not get a... Oh boy, no lantern either. Under the benches, there's a little piece of wood right there, which I'm not going to be concerned with. Is there anything under that bench? No. Ah, good. Hello, sir. I always think that's a rifle leaning up against the wall there. See you, dog food or beans or whatever you are. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. And the pot. Wonderful. Yes. Thank you. More matches. That's great. I will take that tinder plug at this point, and we will leave the note. We don't need it. We'll grab that water bottle, a little bit of cloth. Step outside real quickly.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
It looks pretty good for early day. Don't forget him. I think we've gotten everything down here for the most part. Let's do the, well, let's finish in here. I need that sewing kit. I will take those socks because another pair goes on. My goal is to try to get someplace tonight to where we're either in the completionary kind of a thing already or we're close. So go ahead and take all that water. So we can start the actual challenge this weekend, today, tonight. But we do have a place that I want to explore just prior heading up, since we didn't get a rifle.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, I'll take it for now. Boxes. The matches that are always there. Cloth, thing, go. Matches, wonderful. back here. I'm gonna take those. We'll harvest them. I would like to fix these mucklucks. A little dark in here, but that's okay. We're trying to save a little bit of lantern fuel. I will take you for the cloth. Yes, please. Go over. Awesome.
I think I can use this.
Take those. Which ones are worse? And they're really good too. Awesome. What's that? A whetstone. Take a whetstone. Almond soda, hot chocolate bar, piece of leather, which we are going to take. Yes, please. Okay, really quick check. How much extra clothing do we have at this point? So I've got a pair of boots, pair of gloves, pair of socks, another pair of gloves, which we may probably repair these up and see whether or not they should be better than these, which I think we don't have on right now as it is. We do have a 93% pair, so that's good. Plenty of extra gloves and things. Why am I not wearing those? Because we got that one. Okay, that's right. We're going to have to spend a little bit of time cleaning this up, but I will probably end up be doing that towards the end of this episode. So, what I want to do is actually, before I leave too quickly, how much did we have? We got 4, plus I should have a whole bunch to be able to mess with the clothing. I want to grab a couple of curtains real fast. One right here. And that should be plenty right now. Okay, so we're going to do a little run-see, look-around job around the outside of the house and see if there's anything good laying around before we head out. It's a coal, it's firewood. Actually, that's just scrap metal. Let me go back over here real quick. I would love to have a pry bar. Pry bar would make me stay just a hair longer. Nope, okay. Now, Timberwolf is that direction, but we're going to go towards the little barn over here first. And Pleasant Valley, it's showing the reason why they named it Pleasant Valley. Nobody around, no dogs. This challenge is in the easy mode, so I believe even for that matter that wolves, bears, things like that will not spawn for like the first couple of days. At least the first day, so us trying to get as close to the first location as possible today is a good thing. We won't have to deal with any of the wildlife. And I'm going to backtrack a little bit. But I think the plan is going to be we're going to get up to Timberwolf as quickly as possible, do the 3 days up at Timberwolf, and then come back to Pleasant Valley and do everything in Pleasant Valley, which is going to be the barn, that, and I think we have to do the station. We're going to look here in just a second. The gas station. Hi, Rabbit. Hey, look, I think we have to do the gas station too. Rural store. Yes, we do. So there are 3 locations in this three. Heaters, barn, radio-controlled hut, rural store. 4 that we have to do. So, rifle cartridges. Thank you very much. At Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. At least we get one of them. Hoping for a hatchet. Don't see one. Now, there is a loft up here that you can get into if you climb that little mess of sticks all the way over to there. There's never anything up there. Every time I've come in this building, there's never been anything up there. I don't know why they even bothered to do that, unless it's part of story mode or something. Okay. Then let us get up to the top of the mountain. Oh, Pleasant Valley. You're trying. You can make all the noise you want to. Not even gonna bother with that car. And go down here to the lake, to the highway that runs through the middle of the zone. The lake, the river right here. This literally does take you from one zone to another. Mystery Lake is pretty much right over there, and Timberwolf is pretty much right over there. And we take a walk. Maybe pick a cattail or two on the way through. Where is that little pistol that we only have 2 rounds for? Now, I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to miss things, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have a dilemma here fairly soon of whether or not we're going to keep certain things, but the plan that I want to do once we get done with Timberwolf is we're going to do Skeeter's Ridge, then we're going to do the barn, which is just over this hill. If I take a look, we'll see it. Want to get too out of the line of things. So the barn is right there, then the store is over there somewhere, and then of course we have to go up on the radio control hut. So what I'm going to do, like say, we're going to go up to the mountain, do the mountain, come back down, finish. We're going to start a little bit in Skeeters, then finish it, come down, go that direction over to there, and then over to the radio controlled hut, then to Mystery Lake, across the entirety of the thing, and end in the lighthouse. Hopefully. It's all subject to whether or not something tries to kill me in the process. I was testing this and got attacked by a bear on the first day and almost died. All? Yes, we did. How many do we have at this point? Fire starters. I can drop those for right now. I only want to keep about 5 of these on me. Nice bright sunshiny day. What happened to the nasty storm, huh? Boy, I wish I had a little bit more stuff. I'd go hunting today. Not that I need to. Got lots of food. We're gonna have a lot more here in a little bit. Wow, 2 here. That's a little crazy. Okay. Now we're getting into a little bit of the fun part. This is the new area, or at least been kind of revamped. There was not a house here prior to the recent update, so said the Timberwolf Mountain was usually the last where I would end because of the fact that you had to have a reasonable amount of food to get to it, and by visiting all, or to stay there, and by visiting all of these zones prior to it, you would usually end up with a whole bunch of food. And like I said, because of the change, we should have a ton of food. I'm going to just kind of gather up a few of these just a little bit real quick. I don't need a lot, and I will for certain take those. It'll give me something to do in those 3 days of sitting in the basement or on the mountain or something. Anything good here? Nope, just a bunch of leftover wood. We're going to run up the hill here and dip down in this little valley and continue climbing to the treasure zone. Might be a little bit long today because I do want to try to end in Skeeter's basement. Might be. Gonna check the cabin out over here really quickly. Suppose I could climb up there, but I don't want to do that. How much food do we have? Quite a bit. What do we have in here? Boots. Nothing. Matches.
This anymore.
Ooh. And there we go. Sprain risk. I knew that was coming. There's a container underneath this bed? No? Today? Nothing?
Drop any of this gear.
Okay, we need to do a little bit of inventory management. What are we doing as far as this? We're 3 pounds over. I can probably eat or drink something. Let's eat those, get them out of our lives. And these are 600 calories. I do not have room for 600 calories. No. Back over here. Of a soda, we can get rid of that soda. I can drink a little bit of water. It's not going to help much because I just picked up a bunch of stuff. What do we have we can get rid of at this point? I really want those. How long does that take to break those down? An hour and 30 minutes for 2 cured leather. We can save those for later. I'm going to need to be able to repair these. I have one, but with the way that I am right now on mending, I'm not going to be able to do much with that. So let's see about these. If I wear those, I repair those. Let's put a quick repair on that. Okay, now they're better. Gloves, those are the best gloves we have. I believe that these are going to be the better gloves once we repair them. I'm about to put some of these gloves down somewhere. Here, have some gloves. Where is our clothing? Clothing. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I'm going to hang on to those because that is leather. This is leather too. I'm going to get rid of those socks. I'm wearing the worst set of those. Let's put a better set of those on. that button right there. These are terrible. Those are 73. Those are 70. We're going to wear those. The real problem is like curtains yield you for 10 minutes 2 pieces of cloth, and some of the clothing for that matter, if we look at it on like this level, this is going to take harvest 20 minutes for one. So they're really not even worth carrying around all this extra clothing unless the clothing is going to give us either a 10-minute craft or a specific piece of stuff like this. So like this is useless, this is useless, this is useless. The socks are going to be terrible. The ragged wool mittens are going to be terrible. Again, I'm hanging on to these for the leather for right now because we do have the leather mucklucks. These guys are made with leather and cloth, so it's actually better to do something like this because it takes less time. So that was 2 pieces of clothing right there. And I'm doing this because I'm going to need something to do in between the time that we get to a specific location and where we are now. Okay, do we have any fancy stuff? No, we don't. I have to, don't, just drop it. Don't want it. I don't want those either. Thank you. Okay, so we do not have any painkillers at this point. What time is it? We're doing pretty good. Grab these real quick, even though they're not really that much of a help. And I'm going to go over here real quick. Grab those, if there are 3 of them. Are there 3 of them or just 2 of them? Just 2 of them. Okay, well, we'll hang on to the antiseptic for a little bit. Okay. Now, there's a rope that will take you up to where we want to go right there. However, because I am slightly encumbered and I do not have the energy to get up that rope twice, because there are 2 of them, we're going to take the slightly longer way around. Still have plenty of daylight. Cup of coffee. Around the corner and up the hill. We go. I do like it when it snows in this area. It's really pretty. It's just pretty. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like in real life when you're in the woods. Coming from a person that spends a couple of weeks out of the year out in the woods in the winter because he's weird. Never bothered to look down. Availability, there it is. Okay. So we're going to dip into Skeeter's Ridge and use it as a base camp to do a little bit of raiding into a very loot-rich area. Check and see if maybe it did spawn. Gosh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I think this is a normal spawn now anyway, but wow. I'm gonna have so much food I won't know what to do with it. Good deal. Awesome, awesome. We're gonna clear this sucker out here real quick.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I would like to continue on just for a bit to get to at least the first location that we need to go to. I'm gonna pick up one. A can opener and a whetstone, which is the better of the two. I guess we'll just figure it out when we get there. Totally not expecting this to be here. Thank you. I don't want it. Hey, we could even hunt some wabbits. Hunt some wabbits, 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 wabbits. More pork and beans, more food. Wood matches. Oh my goodness. Let's just pick it all up. We're going to the basement. Plenty of water, so if I want to come back and get some more water without cooking any, I was kind of hoping that something else would be here. That, please. How are we as far as weight? 20 over, not too bad. How good is this one? That's 100%. Will for sure take that, dude. And a rifle cartridge. Interesting. I wonder how long it's going to take before we find a rifle. Oh, we're tired. You can already hear it. Good deal. How much water do I have on me right now? I have 1.5 gallons. This is awesome. This is awesome.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
It's alright. We'll be done here in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple more of those. We can always come back over here because what we're going to do is go to the first location that I want to start spending time in. Which is right over here. That's awesome. Slowly creep over here. And the wind starts blowing. This is going to take even longer now. Creepy, creepy, crawly. We'll get there. Probably just as a blizzard picks up. Alrighty guys, with that, that should be a save point, and this is the beginning of where we start. So if we check our little bitty progress map thing here, we should see, where is it? Skeeter's Ridge basement. We are currently in Skeeter's Ridge basement, and we have to spend 3 days in this basement. We're not going to spend the entirety of 3 days in here. Basically what I'm going to do is spend a bit of time, hello, thank you, getting prepared and getting ready and getting my clothes fixed up, get a few things going. We're going to spend a little bit of time searching between here and a, like I said, very loot rich area off to this side over here to get prepped to go to Timberwolf Mountain. And then we will go when we are ready. We'll probably leave about a day here, or maybe like, 12 hours or so in this basement to be finished, so that when we come back down, we have a place to come to finish and then finish the rest of the zone. So I will hold off looting this area for the next episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.